Hey guys, we're so excited about week one. We're gearing up and we've been prepping and praying all summer just that the Lord would really bless this community, and we're doing everything in our efforts to make it feel like community and make sure that everybody knows each other, because that's the start of real community. So I have a list here that I'm going to be referring to, but I wanted to give you guys some first day kind of hints to help it go smoothly so that we don't have to do all of this and kind of waste our school day doing this. So first, we'd love everybody to come at 8:30 on the first day. That way we can meet each other, say hi. We're gonna have a little like photo booth for first day of school photos. And so we're gonna start 9 o'clock, but if you could be there at 8:30, that would be really helpful. When you get to Trinity, instead of parking in the front parking lot, which you're welcome to, it's a little closer if you park in the back parking lot. There's kind of two parking lots, and between the two, I think we'll all fit in the back, and then you can enter on either side of the sanctuary. On the back side, there's a little tiny pathway, and it will lead to the playground. We're hoping that everybody can enter through the playground so that we know where our kids are, and also it will help for those moms who are teaching that somebody else could be watching their kids on the playground, because we always have to have somebody out there monitoring the kids. There's a pool, and so we want to make sure, and Trinity asked us to make sure that there's always a parent in the playground watching. So the second thing is we're going to have each classroom labeled with history, science, memory work. But if you guys, when we enter in the first day, we're going to all sit in the main room in our classroom. So have an idea of what your kid's classroom is, and we're going to have them kind of labeled if it's green, red, the blue, the yellow. And then once they're sitting there, if you have nursery kids, you can walk them down to the nursery and we can help you find where that is. But this way, they'll kind of know where they're going to sit each morning. We're going to try to have them sit in the classes, so that whoever the classroom like assistant person is can walk around and give them little name tags. The name tags are with the hopes that we can all learn everybody's names, because we are a new community and a lot of us don't know each other. Moms are going to have name tags that they can pick up at the welcome desk, but then kids are going to be given name tags once they're sitting in their groups. Let's see. Okay, so there is going to be a welcome spot for moms with tea and coffee in the back. If you have a love for baking pastries, feel free to bring whatever you want to bring. But this is for moms only, so we need to encourage the kids that they can't just walk up and get tea or whatever. And then we also encourage moms to bring their own like cups. Everybody has those metal cups or whatever. That would be really helpful. We want to remind moms to stay on campus. This is not a drop-off program. If there's an emergency or something that you can't get out of, you need to talk to us, and we need a designated mom. But for the most part, we expect that you stay on campus and be helpful and supportive in whatever way. And we just want to encourage you to jump in and not feel like you can't be a part of the lessons and helping kids, whether it's cleaning up paint or keeping kids focused. We want you to be involved. Let's see. For snack time. So during the presentations, we're going to have snack time, and then after our classes, we're going to have lunchtime. It's a peanut-free facility. So because there's kids that come even on a Sunday and they have peanut allergies, we're going to ask that you don't bring anything with peanuts in it, and that's just for the safety. We do have a peanut allergy within our community and a couple other allergies that don't come up as often, but if we could just keep it peanut free, that would be great. So in the email, you're going to see roles or role expectations, I guess. That's kind of a harsh word, but we would love lead teachers to be there by 8:30 or as early as 8. We're going to try to be there at 8, opening the facility and getting a few things set up, but we want to have a prayer meeting with all of the teachers at 8:45. So if you can have everything prepped in your classroom by 8:45, then we can get together, we can pray, you can, make sure we know what you're doing and say, I need like all the hands on deck for this painting project or whatever. You can help us understand what you'll need throughout the day for turnover and everything that way. And then at the end of the day, one thing as we met with facility that they had asked is that we could stack all the chairs, make sure our trash cans are dumped out. He's going to have a larger trash can in the hall or somewhere out so that we can take what's inside the wastebasket and dump it. So we don't want to take the trash bags out. That creates more work for him. But if it's not messy and wet, if we could just take what's in it and dump it into the larger trash can, that'll help him turn over the day. And then we just want to spot check. If there's anything that you see that looks out of place, that wasn't how it was before the day started, whether it's like paint all over the sink, we just want to honor Trinity for blessing us with their facility by doing as much as we can to clean up and take care of everything that way. Please put everything that came in the supply bag back into the supply bag. So Michelle, Jamie, or myself, Allie, will bring the supply bags each week for you. You won't be taking it home with you, but we'll bring it each week. If there's something that is missing or gone that you've used up, we'd love it if you could let us know. We're going to spot check each week, but if you could let us know that we ran out of this or that would be super helpful. For those of you who are assigned as assistants, talk to your lead teacher. You can text her throughout the week to see if she needs anything from you or if what the project is, and you guys can kind of be in communication about that. For the helpers that are with the kids, so there's one helper that's going to be kind of in charge of making sure all the kids get from point A to point B because we are rotating. So for the helper role, you're going to have a little bag and it's going to have all the kids' name tags. And once they're sitting in the main welcome room, you're going to be finding the kids, putting their name tags on or helping them get the name tags on. And then you're just kind of going to be walking throughout the rooms with them, making sure if they have to use the restroom, there's very conveniently placed restrooms everywhere. Making sure that they get all their backpacks and water bottles and everything from one class to the next, and just kind of facilitating. And then at the end of the day, if you could make sure we collect all the kids' name tags, put them in the bag, and then we'll drop it back on the welcome table that's going to be at the very back of the main room. That would be super helpful. And that, again, that's just a reminder, we are a co-op. So, maybe in the past there's been one main leader person, and we're just looking for everybody to pitch in. It'll make a lot less work for those of us who have kind of taken a lead role if everybody just takes responsibility and pitches in and does things like counts and makes sure everybody's name tag is there. That really helps us in the end. So we are so excited about week 1. If you have any other questions, you can reply to this email. And we cannot wait for this year to start. And we're hoping that just each of you feel welcomed. And all right, we'll see you in a week.